How can I put this? Okay, I'm here. Okay, good morning. Bye-bye. So I'm at work now. Hello. This is so, I couldn't get the live stream to be like horizontal, so that's pretty weird. But today I'm streaming from my phone, and I'm very shaky in my hand, sorry. I'm streaming from my phone, so this is, but I think, you know, I do have, I'm planning to go more live very soon, so let's see here. Why can't I see? Let's see there. Okay, good. Yeah, so good morning. This is, I just arrived the shop. Hello, greetings from Denmark. Hello, Alan. It's 9 o'clock and we don't open here until 10 o'clock. So it's still early. It's super quiet. The cleaning lady was just here and she just left and I'm all alone at the shop. So we can hear the fridge running in the background. So yeah, I don't really have like a morning routine kind of thing. Because usually I have clients at 9 o'clock when I start. I start early. But today I don't have a client. So I thought I was just going to sort of show you around a little bit. Good morning from Latvia. Wishing a productive day. Thank you. And likewise, productive days are my favorite thing in the world, I must say. So as you can see, I'm in the lobby right now. There's no one here. So I was going to, what I'm going to do? Well, I'm going to show you. Can I flip the phone like the camera? Of course I can. Here we go. So here's our awesome waiting room. Good morning from France. Hello. Morning. All the tattoo studios are closing in the UK today for at least 4 weeks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. God morgen fra Danmark. Good morning from Australia. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Good morning, people. Hello. So this is downstairs. We have room for 4 people. The interior design, thank you. We love this too. It looks pretty nice. And I mean, all the artists have made their own little effects and some personal touches. This is Rosa's place. So she has these cool golden things here. We have some vintage things on the walls and stuff. Good morning from the United States. Good morning. I hope you're, yeah, I'm just worried about all of you in the US. I hope everything works out for you and the election and everything. Yeah, so this is from the inside of the reception area. Good morning, Linda. Hilse fra andre siden av gata. Okay, are you at the university? That's one of the universities in Oslo. And they have a good cafe over there called Kaffelage. I have fibromyalgia and not had a tattoo since 2018. That's when I got told I had fibromyalgia. I can't. And I'm in so many meds. I'm from the UK. Scotland would be safe to get a new tattoo. I have 20. Yes, I think it would probably be safe. You should just, to be totally sure, it's always a good thing to ask your doctor, you know? So when does this fireplace be turn on? I don't know. I just come here in the mornings and I take off my shoes, put it up there somewhere, and I go upstairs. So this is the second floor. We have this drawing. I showed you the studio before, you know, but then you didn't see that one because that's now, it was finished after that video, my studio tour. The stencil area, computer area, and now we have just got some, you know, some anti-back and What is this? Yeah, garbage stuff. The back room, kitchen, lounge, sort of, you know, playing video games when we have time. This was a gift from another tattoo artist in Norway. That, I think that was for, yeah, that was for my 5 years anniversary. So that was like 15 years ago. Huh. This is my room. So when I come here, I turn on my little my mirror lamps. They're very DIY. I just put it up there. So because I bought these lamps from Amazon, and I just actually just taped them on there with a bad looking tape, but from a distance it looks okay, right? And then I have my little remote. Let's see what happens. That goes on, and my neon, yes, and my weird little decoration lights up there. So yeah, I like this. To have things go a little automatic is always good. Need to move my lamp here. I'll do that later because, hello, good afternoon. This is a morning here, Sumit. What a way to make a living. Yes, I feel so blessed to have, you know, have this. But at the same time, it's like I'm also trying to remind myself that I should be proud. I made this. I gave birth to this, you know? Not literally, but you know what I mean. I created this studio. And sometimes I forget, you know? So it's a dream studio, yes. I feel like it is. This, we have a little photo thing here, the TV, so that the clients up here can watch Netflix. Netflix and chill, or not maybe here, but you know what I mean. So yeah, I need to remind myself sometimes that it's okay to be proud and to give yourself a little pat on the back sometimes because you actually created something. Ja, men det är väldigt länge sedan jag har pratat svenska. Christina. I was born and raised in Sweden, but I haven't been speaking Swedish in years. Doesn't look like a normal tattoo studio. Looks more, no, it's the chat. Looks more relaxed and makes client less nervous. Yes, I think so too. Because I have worked at tattoo shops that were more like, you know, that the biker type. I don't mind bikers, but it's just like, you know, they had that more like that badass attitude, and they sort of wanted to scare the clients a little bit, and I didn't really like that. Yes, we have, I think we are 12 artists at the moment, and we're having a guest artist also. I can't remember when, but it's on the website. I'm just gonna check here. I have my iPad here, so I'm gonna see if, yes, there's my live. So I can actually film and I can see your chat here. That's awesome. I need to turn this down though so I don't hear myself. Because I was thinking, as you know, it's like I don't have really a morning routine, but I thought I could just show you what's going on. That's Madeline. She just arrived. Does anyone know Madeline? Good morning, Stacy. So, I was thinking, from India, is it possible for me to get apprentices in your studio? I mean, it doesn't matter where you're from, but look at it this way. If you want to be an apprentice in my shop, it's almost like, it's almost like I am like America's Got Talent, like a talent show, and you want to win this. You need to have two things. You need to have a talent. You need to give something, like show me that you're like the next star, just like in those talent shows. So I need to see talent. That's number one. I don't want you to come in there and have, you know, I started tattooing at home and I'm learning to tattoo myself. No. Then you're sort of out. I don't, that's not a good thing. That's a minus. If you already started tattooing at home, that's a really, really serious minus. So plus points are if you have a really nice portfolio, that the portfolio is unique and that I can see that you have talent for drawing, painting, that you have a visual artist thing going on. And then number two is personality. Are you a nice person to talk to? Do I think, you know, do you give me the vibe that you can deal with clients? Nice clients, not so nice clients? You know, do you have a service mind? I want to see the chat again. How it's so okay. I want to be a tattoo artist as well, but I don't know where to start actually. Yeah, I do have a lot to share about that to sort of help you on the path, but if you go to, this is going to be a little small ad here. If you go to my new portal, it's in the progress of becoming a sort of a online tattoo. You know, I'm going to have some online courses and ebooks and stuff like that. So Ink Mentor, but you need to go to www.inkmentor.com. If you forget the W's, you'll not get there. So www.inkmentor.com. Go there, Christina. And submit also. I think I told you that before actually. Wish you all the best. It's freezing in Scotland and I'm planning to get a tattoo as I've turned 35. I will say good morning and I'm studying sports therapy at university. Okay, cool. And I hope you have a good studying day. You in Norway or Sweden? I am in Norway. How to know what color? Cyborg, how to know what color, okay? For dark skin, brown skin tones, how to know what color? By experience and learning and having someone teaching you. That's how you know. But that can also be something that I can do on the Ink Mentor, because there we can have sort of live stream like workshops, and I can sort of teach you in detail what I do and how I do it. So, but that's on the Ink Mentor. So I thought if you want to, I could actually be, because I did get a tattoo machine that I wanted to sort of unbox and test and see. Nice to see you live once again. Yes, hello, Ramesh Kumar. Adam Scott, it's always struck me as difficult industry to get into and master. It's very hard to get apprenticeships in the UK. Yes, but it is hard, and it's like I'm saying, like it's also hard to be able to, if you're a musician. It's a creative business. It relies on your creativeness, on hard work, on practice, on, you know, hustling and like just doing that hard work and being a nice person. It has so many of those aspects. Like if you want to make it in the music business or as a famous photographer or as a famous beauty makeup artist, it doesn't matter really what you want to make it as, but it is like it's not everyone can do it. It's not for everyone. You can even compare it to being a football player, like soccer, football, whatever, like a really good soccer player, anything. If you want to sort of make it and go into those elite clubs, you know, you can't just send them an email and like, hi, I really want to get into football. How do I do that? No, you have to, you know, but that's another thing, is they can practice and they can join other leagues and work their way up. Here it's more like the, I don't know, talent shows. That's sort of like, if you have the talent, you know, you're in. And a lot of people want to become tattoo artists these days. It's very popular. Would you say it's possible to get into the industry at later age? Yes, anything is possible. Just like it's possible to get, you know, famous as a rock star when you're 40, 50. It doesn't matter. The age is just a number, right? Good morning from Denmark. Hello. God morgen. So I'm gonna switch on my, turn my lights a little bit. Now I'm gonna put the phone up there. So I'm gonna show you the table. Let's see here. Good morning from Germany. Guten Morgen. I'm so bad with German, sorry. Hello, my hand. Hi from UK. Okay, this was, oh, I need to mirror it that way, okay. And then moving the lamp. Thank you for being patient here with me. Guten Morgen, yes. Yeah, I'm not the best in German, so sorry about that. Okay, but now you can see the table. Let's see here. Good morning from Scotland. Where is your store located? It's located in Oslo in Norway. Pretty central in Oslo. Just putting my hair up a little bit. I have a lot of portfolio of sketch portraits and I'm tattooing since 5 years, but there's no respect and value in India for tattooing and art, and I'm not achieving what I want to achieve in India. Well, I'm sorry for that. I know that a lot of people have made it sort of to the top by being self-taught. So I know that it's not impossible. It's just you can't get a real apprenticeship if you go that way. And that's the best way to learn. So let's see here. Turquoise, blue, green, magenta, red and orange works good on me. Skin tone. I can do, if I were to teach you how to tattoo darker skin, that is an entire sort of course or workshop. That is not something I can teach you with answering a quick question in chat, you know what I mean? What I got. Do apprentices normally tattoo for free or very cheap, considering they're inevitably going to make mistakes? In the beginning, they tattoo for free, usually. Like, you know, some friends, someone they know, so that it's okay to fix it later, you know? And then eventually, they're tattooing very cheap on clients, because a lot of clients do want the cheapest tattoos possible. Then they will get the apprentice. I went to the Black Metal Museum there. It's great. Okay, yeah, we have a lot of metal music in Norway. I am not a metal fan myself, but I really respect, actually I respect all of the musical genres. So is Sumit and Ramesh Kumar is talking to each other. That's okay. It's just it would be nice if you could have it in English. Good morning from Sweden. Hello, Susanne. God morgon. It's a very, you know, I exaggerate the Swedish because I really can't remember it. Are vegan ink better than vegan ink? Okay. So this is, I got a pen from this company and they were like, do you want to try our machine? So, and I said, yes, of course. I love pens. So that's my sort of favorite machines anyway. So this, I don't know, unpacking this, I feel like this is, it's not light, it's not very heavy, but it is on the heavier side. I'm not very, I don't know, it could be lighter. I prefer lighter pens, but comparing to my Zion, yeah, it is heavier than the Zion. It's heavier than my Cheyenne, and it's heavier than the Stylist pen. So, yeah, these are the ones that I have from before, and this is so much more heavier. It's also, the metal here is pretty, I don't know if you can see that actually, but the metal has this texture, small texture that makes it like not very smooth on the surface. It's like, you can make this sound, you know what I mean? I don't like that because that makes the surface a little more difficult to really sterilize and clean properly. Hi from San Francisco, love your work, thank you. Hi from Serbia, hello. Good morning from Oslo. I'm not into tattoos, I just enjoy watching the way you explain all about the tattoo world. Thank you, Almog. That's nice. Have you tried the Flux wireless? No, not yet, but I hope I will be able to. I need to sort of, you know, make some money first and go buy it. Because I really want to try the Flux wireless and the Cheyenne, I can't remember the name right now, but you know what I mean. The Cheyenne one, wireless. So I got a card here with a guarantee, and it says in Russian. And that's not so professional. I understand, I mean, it's made in Russia. I understand that, the Vader pen tattoo machine. So yeah, I guess I would say that my first impression there is I didn't like, it's heavier than all of these three. The Sol Nova Unlimited, thank you, Emmanuel. And, oh. What? Oh, it was so stuck. I was like, okay, isn't there any adjusting? It's so hard to move. Wow. Look at this. This can be moved like this. It has a sound. This has this clicking sound. I really like that. And this one, where was that again? That was the back there. And this is really hard. That's why I didn't like this one either. And this is even harder. We gotta go, Lisa Gardine. Hello. Have a nice day. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my God, this. I don't think it's supposed to be like this. But let's run it and see how it goes. I'm not using gloves now, no, because I'm not gonna be tattooing. I'm just gonna try. I'm sacrificing a needle to see how this runs. Oi, oi, oi. That's on my normal high voltage thing. Someone, no, I'm not tattooing today. I'm just, actually I'm just testing a new machine that I got that they wanted me to test and try, and review. Yeah, it's almost impossible to change this. And that's not a good thing. And you listen to that sound, and then you have, oh, this doesn't work with that one, so then you have this one that yeah, this one's broken, actually, and then this one that I use now, has a little better sound, but this is also starting to make a lot of sound in comparison to what it was when I got it, so I definitely need a new machine. But yeah, this is pretty high. Do clients in Norway normally tip? They don't in the UK, but I always try and give something extra. There's so many overheads. I know that, I mean, tipping generally is, you know, very different around the world. And in Norway, it's usually, we tip like, you know, cab drivers and especially waitresses, you know. And maybe, I think that's sort of it. What was these parts here? So, okay, I can change sort of another spring kind of thing. Yeah, but that was a quick test. I'm gonna sort of see if I can try it on, you know, tattooing something sometime, but maybe not today. I'm gonna stick to my Zion for now because that's the only one that works. Do you prefer for your morning at work coffee or tea? Actually, I prefer, I'm gonna take the phone down again so I can talk to you again, but you should work in the USA, they tip 20%. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something about that. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna talk to you in general. A lot of light there. So, like you said, well, okay, first, morning or coffee or tea. I drink a Monster. This is what I prefer right now. Oh my God, I hate this phone thing. It just makes everything so light. But you know, this one, it's the white one. It has no sugar, so it has like 2 calories. So I'm trying to sort of wait with the calories until later in the day, like this intermittent fasting thing, soft version. I think it sort of works a little bit, so. I used to work in the USA, they tip 20%. Well, the thing is that in Norway, I mean, the sort of economy here, the average salary is, what is that now? I think that's in dollars. I think the average salary here is like $50,000 a year. I think that 500,000 kroners. I think that's sort of like the average salary here. And everything is more expensive, of course. So like, you know, a beer is like $10, you know, not in the store, but out on the town or in a restaurant. It's like $10 for a beer. So everything is usually more expensive, but also tattoos are naturally more expensive. So I think by working in the USA, I don't know how, you know, how much in, you know, statistically, like in average, what people are charging for a tattoo in America, but I think it's lower than what I charge. So I think even though I would get a 20% tip, I think it couldn't compare with what I actually make here just by, you know, having the Norwegian sort of rating, you know. Imagine I've come to Norway for apprentice. As I know myself, I'm very bad at first impression because I'm skinny, shady, and then I get to know I'm not selected. I'm like, oh my God, mentally traumatized. Yeah, okay, because if you're sort of mentally traumatized, maybe you should sort of, it's the tattoo business is not an easy business to just jump in and you know, become famous tattoo artist. It's it's hard work, and a lot of that hard work is actually being talking to clients, because you're tattooing the clients and they are everything. Your tattoos are nothing without your clients. Otherwise, you can just, you know, decorate clothing, make art. Do that instead, because tattooing is all about the clients, and you should be able to talk to any kind of human being and notice and sort of like notice things about their tattoo that they don't even know, and make their dream come true by making this tattoo that they always wanted, but you're going to make it even better than they imagined. So by doing that, you need to sort of understand the client and every aspect of the client, and understand what they really want, but maybe they're not good enough to sort of in words to express what they really want. So you have to sort of be a little psychic, a little like a medium. You got to sort of read their brain in a way, read their thoughts without. So it's a lot of mental. You need sort of that mental stability in yourself. You're going to be, and if you, when you are a professional, you have, you know, you are in a shop and working full time, you're going to be fully booked. So you have to have a great day every day. You can't go to work as a tattoo artist and have a bad day, because that's going to end up being an awful tattoo on a client that paid for a tattoo, you know, and it's going to stay there for the rest of their life. So you can't have a bad day. Then you should just sort of, I don't know, it's difficult to I'm imagine. How do you handle bad days when you have to work? Yeah, it seems like a big responsibility to always perform your best when tattooing. That's exactly what I mean. You can't have a bad day. If it's so bad, then you should just reschedule the client, and then you will have no income that day, zero. You will just have expenses. So you will lose a lot of money by having a bad day. Out of curiosity, are you vegan? No, I couldn't. I haven't tried. I love meat too much. Have you ever refused a tattoo that was inappropriate? Oh yes, many times. But for me, I'm a little sensitive to those sort of inappropriate things. I really hate when things are provocative and things are stirring sort of emotions that are not good. I don't like that. I like making art that it has a positive vibe to it. I like the Michael Jackson tribal cover up you did. Thank you. I like that one too. It was really, really nice. It was a fun process, fun job. So I did try this machine a little bit. So I would say the Vader pen tattoo machine is not something I would choose if I were to make a purchase of a new tattoo pen right now. I don't know the cost, so I guess I will have to sort of make a, I think I'll make a blog post about this and sort of check out the prices and everything, so I can make, I have never done a review before, so that's something I have to practice on, and that's what I mean with everything, with tattooing, with drawing, with singing, with whatever you want to do. Practice makes perfect. Tribal tattoos are the biggest crime of the early 21st centuries. Yeah, sort of. But then again, I remember that time. I mean, the guys, especially the guys who came in and they wanted a tribal, and it was so badass. They were like, oh my God, I'm getting this tribal. It's gonna look, it's gonna make me look so masculine and tough. And it did have a special kind of really cool, badass vibe to it. And I agreed. I thought so too. But I noticed also that the stereotype and the vibe that kept going through there was that it's nice to see you again. Hello, Claire. I hope you and your family are fine. We're very fine, thank you. But the tribal thing was that I thought it was, I noticed that the more guys that came in and wanted a tribal tattoo, the more I noticed that these are actually, they want to sort of get something to make them stand out in the crowd by getting something that just made them look just the same. So it was like a double moral thing to those tribals. Would you tattoo someone's fingers that only has 3 small arm tattoos? I don't tattoo fingers on people generally. If I tattoo fingers, then maybe it's because they are tattooing their whole hand because they have their whole sleeve done. So yeah, I usually don't make small tattoos anymore. So, but my colleagues do, and I guess they have to, I don't know, they have to, I mean, we're not your parents. We're not deciding what tattoos you can get or not. But I think we do have to have this little moral thing and talk to you and sort of make you understand the consequences, of getting tattooed on the hands and on the face and everything before you're really, really ready for it. I find it interesting that Joker portraits are so popular at the moment. They clearly identify with the outcast perspective. Yeah, probably. And I mean, it's like every cool movie has its, mountain peak in tattooing. Sadly also, like when a celebrity dies, it's like, I think for a lot of tattoo artists, like being the first one to tattoo a portrait of the deceased celebrity, I think that's sort of a sad thing, because then you're sort of using the death of the celebrity to get the most likes on your portrait on Instagram. I think that's a little bit sad, actually. Should I know how to draw to begin tattooing? I mean, do they have any big connection. Of course. Listen, you can't tattoo what you can't draw. I need to say that so many times. That is so important. So sorry for being like up in your face, but it's so important. It's like, I don't know. That's like, you can't be a vocalist without knowing how to sing. You know, it's that connected. It is that connected, because the tattoo machine is just another form of artistic tool, like a pen, like a pencil, like a brush, like, you know, and the ink or the paint. So, you know what I mean? So it is that connected. So yeah. It would be weird if you wanted to tattoo without knowing how to draw, yes. I'm really bad at drawing though. Yeah, but then maybe that's, you know, that's not your thing. You're probably really good at something else. I sometimes practice how I'm going to shade a tattoo first on paper. Yeah, you could do that, of course. What do you love the most about tattooing? Is it tattooing by freehand, cover up? I don't know, it's like, what I love most about tattooing, I think that's sort of like two questions here, because what I would love most about tattooing has nothing to do with the tattoos itself, but it's more like the fact that I'm a live performer, you know, and I'm gonna sort of compare it to my mom, which she's an artist, but she makes art to hang on the wall. She has exhibitions or whatever it's called, and she makes art whenever she feels like it. She gets an idea, she makes art, and someone buys it. For me, I have a client at a specific time and date, and you know, everything. I have to meet the client, and I have to perform live to this client then and there. They pay for it, and this is going to stay for the rest of their life. That's how I see it, and that's how I feel like I'm super proud of being a tattoo artist, because, you know what I mean? So it's like being a live performer for this specific client every day, several times a day. But of tattooing, I think tattooing freehand, I don't enjoy tattooing freehand at all, really. Sometimes when it has to do like stuff like this, we're just covering up by doing something nice like that, maybe. But then cover-ups are also pretty cool. I like cover-ups. I love fix-ups, like making a makeover on a bad tattoo, for example. That can be really cool. But I love the most, I think, is changing all the time. Right now, I want to learn new things, which I have in my mind that I'm going to try. I'm going to show you some of those things live this week. So we'll see. What's the difference between Maori and Polynesian? I'm not like super sure, because I don't tattoo ornamental tattoos at all. But they are both traditional tattoos from, you know, different kind places in the world. So that's something we have to sort of dig into deeper. I know there are differences, but I don't know which ones right now. Hello, Mercedes. Are you willing to tattoo clients with numbing cream? I always find it interesting that some artists are completely against it. Yeah, I don't mind, but I sort of always tell them, like, it's only if it's sort of like, if we don't have the other choices, then okay. Because I know that is painful. I am a sensitive person myself, and it's like I can't even get tattooed without numbing cream right now. But I'm really sensitive. It's almost like I think I, you know, have a sort of a sickness or something in my skin. I don't have no idea, but it's like I'm super sensitive
So I'm not sure, but sometimes I say yes, and then sometimes I feel like, okay, you know what, we'll wait until the last moment, and then when it's like really crisis, then okay, you can have some numbing cream. Do you know if there's any artists that do tattoo designs only but don't actually tattoo? Probably, probably a lot. Hello, George. Amethyst. How was your Halloween? Did you dress up this year? No. Just stayed at home and went to bed early, really. I was just so tired. We don't really celebrate Halloween that much anyway, so this year it was like I did a pumpkin carving, which I streamed on Twitch actually, um, but that was it really. Have to go. Have a good day. Keep being amazing. Thank you, Stephen. You are amazing too. Uh, let's see here. So, question: is it normal for a tattoo artist to walk over my artist and see how my tat is going, or is it just studio? Oh, sorry, Kwana. That Streamlabs saw your word boobs, so it hid your chat. Well, let's see. Is it normal for other tattoo artists to walk over to my artist and see how my tat is going, or is it just my studio? It was a bit weird when I was having my boobs tattoo. It's actually pretty normal, um, because I don't know. I have my own room, but sometimes if I'm not tattooing and I just walk around really, and I love to go around and see what the other ones are doing, just to like a little chit chat and how is this one going? Cool, that's gonna look amazing. And I think, I don't know, I think that's an old thing. The other ones that, I'm the one has been working the longest here. I have the most experience, and the other ones are not like that. The other ones do not walk around as much as I do. So I don't know. Maybe that's an old tattoo artist thing. I'm getting my first tattoo next Tuesday. I'm so excited. Wish me. Well, good luck to you, Megan. Lots of luck. Um, some areas like the stomach are pretty unbearable after a few hours. They're reworking the same area. Yes, it is. Is numbing cream safe? Yes. Usually it's very, very safe. I actually sometimes, well, I usually just ask the client, like, do you have, like, if they are allergic to anesthetics or something, if they are allergic to stuff like that, and or usually like very sensitive, reacting to stuff very easily, then maybe you should avoid it just to like be safe. But I've never seen any sort of reaction to numbing creams. So I think, I don't know, it's an individual thing. So I think if you are a kind of sensitive person and maybe usually react to different kinds of creams or stuff like that, then maybe you should ask your doctor just to be sort of on the safe side. So many artists seem to be opposed to using numbing cream, though. Yes, and there's a reason for that. That's because a lot of the times the skin becomes a little weird. Like it becomes, the pores are sort of exaggerated a little bit. So it looks even more spongy in a way. So you can imagine if you're looking at your skin and all of the pores, all of the hair hair sacs, all of that texture is going to be exaggerated a lot. So then it's going to be more difficult to put the ink in. So that's sort of like a little, that's why a lot of people don't like it. I had the lidocaine spray on my stomach, tattoo in the middle, and applying it hurt more than the tattoo. Yeah. Because a lot of the times when you're putting on numbing cream, um, some places will not get numb, at all. It won't have an effect on it. So when you're tattooing an area that it has become numb, and then you're moving next to it to an area that isn't numb, that place is going to feel like, 10 times worse than the original pain, like when you didn't have numbing cream. So some places will actually feel worse, because the numbing cream didn't work on that specific area. Linda, in tattoo work, machine does play a role to make a good tattoo, please. I can compare that to painting, okay? And that is, will a great pencil or brush make you a better painter? No. It will just sort of help. No. There we go. Are we back? Okay. No, I can't. There. Oh yes. What I was talking about is the equipment. So, to make a good tattoo, you don't need a good machine, right? Because the machine is only assisting you, because basically it puts the ink under your skin. That's what all machines do. But it helps you. So if you get acquainted with the machine and you're comfortable with the machine and it does what you want to do, that's what's important, and not that it is a top of the line, good machine, expensive machine. That's not important at all, because either you can tattoo or you can't. How do I find the chat again? This is so hard. I'm new here to having live on YouTube with my phone, so let's see here. Morning future wife. I mean, Linda, that's okay, too kind. And too creepy. No. Yes, a little bit. That's really interesting about the numbing cream. Thank you. Anesthesia. Yes, I'm so bad with those the professional words, And going for a cover-up tattoo on the 18th this month. First appointment. Awesome. Cool. Good luck. Let's walk around a little bit. It's what time is it? It's almost 10, right? Isn't it? Or is it 10? I don't even know what time it is. It is 5 minutes to 10. So we're opening up. Let's stalk someone. So here's Rosa. Rosa, I want to say hello to my YouTube.
Hi guys.
It's still kind of quiet. A lot of the artists here are very fond of just jumping in here at like 10. But Dina is at work. She's doing some administrative things. Let's see here. It's still quiet up here, I guess. Yes. Very quiet. Yeah, not Medina, but Dina. Dina. There's Miguel. Hello. How will a tattoo age with no line work? Just shaders. How will any tattoo age with no line work? I think in general, I always prefer, or I would recommend having some line work. So I'll do like this. Having line work, having lines in a tattoo sort of helps the tattoo to settle. And lines can almost be, they can work as a fence. So if you look at it, like if you have a garden and you have green grass in your garden, then linings will work as a fence around that grass. And it sort of helps the grass stay in there and not, grow on the outside of your property in a way. So, yeah, you can sort of
put it like that. So I think in general, lines are good for tattoos. It will make it last longer and stay more saturated and having contrast and stuff. Let's see here. I learned that when watching a prison tattoo documentary, they can make some awesome as well as terrible tattoos in prison using homemade machines. Just depends on the skill of the artist. Yes, that's it. I mean, you can make awesome tattoos with just, you know, that stick and poke thing with just a needle and ink. It's not about the machine. When getting a sleeve over time, is it best to use the same tattoo artist? It doesn't really matter. It's like it's like decorating a wall at home. If you want to have different kinds of images on that wall, in different kinds of frames, different styles, just because together they are sort of illustrating your personality and your style and everything, because you think all of those images are beautiful. I mean, that's your thing. That's what you want. Then, of course, all of those different images and artworks are made by different artists. But if you would like it more to be like a big mural, a big painting all over the wall of one thing, you know, one connected big piece of art, then of course it should be done by one artist. Otherwise, it can look a little bit messy by trying to connect different things from different artists. Any plan for making a video of your tattoo career? Sorry, I'm waiting. It will be motivation. Tattoo career story. Okay. Yeah, well, why not? I could probably do that. I'm just in, you know, these times, I really feel like it's hard for me to make, not just make videos, because filming a video is one thing, but to sit and edit a video later, to cut it and make it, you know, the perfect length and everything, it takes so much time, and I'm such a perfectionist that it sort of takes over and destroys sort of everything else in my life. So I don't think I'll be doing videos for a while now, until maybe I can get help from someone like an editor that can help me edit videos. And before that, I'm just gonna go for these live streams instead. And I think also it's gonna be better because I think it's actually cozier, you know, to be able to chat with you guys. For someone that got 3 smaller tattoos on the inner lower arm spaced apart, but decided to get a sleeve, is that possible? How would you connect those 3 spaced terrible tattoos? If they're terrible, then cover them up and do one big cool sleeve. Cover them up, and the artist can do that for you. But you need to research, find an artist that does the style that you want and has experience with cover-ups. Good luck. I'm halfway through my back piece, day 5 on left side. It's flaky and itchy by now, and trying to not to wear t-shirt and fight through the cold. Super jealous on your outfit. Okay, on my outfit? I do you think, what do you think about my sweater? I have this ink, my still big belly. My ink addict hoodie. I like this. It's pretty cool. I really love ink addict clothing, so I'm trying to get like a sort of becoming an ambassador or something for them, because I really like their clothing. Hello, Andrea Miklo. Love the hoodie. Thank you, Bianca. Yeah, I like them. I'm trying to make some, you know what, I'm trying to make some sort of connections with several, you know, companies, so that I can
what's it called? Monetize the YouTube channel a little bit better. Otherwise, it's not going to be financially, you know, you need to have that financial balance to make videos like this as well. So I'm going to try to do that in a way. It will be interesting for us to see a live stream while tattooing a sleeve or something big. Yes, I will try to do that. I just need to, because I don't want to do that from my phone. So I have the cameras. I just need to sort of set up a computer so that I can set up live streaming from the tattoo, from my room, so I can live stream. And as long as the clients are, you know, are okay with it, then I can do that. So what do you say to people who insist that your tattoo must have some kind of deeper meaning? I have one full sleeve chest and will probably get the other arm done too, but it's like I just really like dragons. I mean, what do you say to people who insist that your tattoo must, it's like, I don't even, it's not discussable. It's like, well, we can have different opinions. Of course, people can have their opinions. I have my opinion. For a reason to get a tattoo, it's none of their business. Like how to start, what obstacles came your tough days to these beautiful days owning your own dream studio days? Yes, I will try to make, I can do that. I can probably do that on a live stream really, and just, I think I just have to write down sort of the timeline so that I remember it, and I can do that. Have a great day. Thank you. Mi scusi. That sounds Italian. How painful was your neck tattoo? Pretty painful, but then again, I did use a lot of numbing cream, and we divided it in like 3 sessions, so I survived. Thank you for a cozy and learning live chat. Can't wait till the next cover up live chat. Just love those. I will do one of those. I will. See you, Miko. Ex Miko. Yeah, but that was 1 hour live chat. Some advice for hand tats. What do you mean advice for hand tats? We can, if you want, it's difficult if you don't have more specific questions. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say goodbye now because the studio has now opened and a lot of more artists are here and they are working, and so I should just go do some things, I guess. Goodbye, Aquana. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Adam Scott. Thank you so much for awesome questions, you guys. So, and I promise there will be more this week, okay? But there will be live, and I'm not sure about the chat, the timing, so maybe I'm gonna change that because I'm very tired on Sunday evenings. So we'll see what we can do about that. If you have suggestions, just yeah, comment on one of the chat episodes if you have suggestions for me. But yeah, see you later, people.